Referee for today's game is Chris Sutton. Great moment for him in his refereeing career as well. Well, let's get it on. Rugby League, the NRL is back at Mount Smart Stadium.
Kick.
It's going to be the Warriors with the first possession. Aaron Pena, it is hit hard by the Tigers' defence.
Up together. Here we are.
And this is going to be some start to the contest. Wade Egan gets his hands on the ball for the first time as a Warrior at this ground. Unbelievable to think that he's playing game number 52 in his NRL career for the Warriors, and this is his first home game. Nice carry from Tohu Harris, the captain for the Warriors, as Egan heads up towards the halfway, and he's through Wade Egan! Oh, what a shame. Harris Tavita just lost his footing. That could have been a try within the first minute of the contest.
Marcus straight. Hold. Wait.
Tavanga goes at dummy half. And they're down to the 20. He is smashed and he's lost the ball. Hope Jazz is okay in his comeback game. He's struggling after that collision.
Oh, what could have been?
Tigers come away with it.
What could have been a perfect start, Glenn. Unlucky. So now Harris Tavita got himself in position. He slipped over. Great start for this crowd. Easy yards off their line early. Now it's time for defence.
Mamalo it was with a big carry there for the Tigers. Aaron Pena gets a start, remember, in this game today. Adam Whenua-Blake coming off the bench as Mamalo throws himself at his former team again.
Give space. Marcus straight. Jazz. Aaron White. Go three.
Fa'amanu Brown at dummy half. Hastings. As the Warriors look to lure an error out, and play is going to be stopped.
Which player, mate? Number 10.
HIA, and it's going to be Jazz Tavanga. After that heavy collision early, honey.
Yeah, well, you saw him head down after that initial opening set, and it's been a good opening couple of sets for both the Warriors and the Tigers. Some big defensive sets here, but I think it's a good call sending Jazz off, because he did stay down for a little while.
He did. No stranger to HIA's Jazz Tavanga.
You see him get out of dummy half as he tries to do numbers in a tackle. Lost possession. But what about this crowd? It's been electric. We've heard the Warriors can't go out. Game number 150. Or 100, I should say, for number 15, Bunty Afawa, who's just on the field.
Yeah, the crowd's not happy with that contact to Jazz Tavanga as he goes off for that HIA.
It was on Joe Ofahinawe, who was the player who just carried that ball there. Now Hastings on the last play. And that is a penalty on Montoya. Nothing too malicious in that one, even though the crowd gets fired up again.
Oh, absolutely. You've got to contest. It's a nice high ball. Montoya getting up nice and high. Got to have people in the picture. David Nofaluma copping a knee. I think he was trying to get him down maliciously. Good stuff for the Warriors now coming out of their end again.
Touch on Ken Mamalo. Returning here for the Tigers. Just three players for the Warriors are backing up from that game in August 2019. That's Chanel Harris Tavita, Adam Pompey's playing in the centres, and Jazz Tavanga, whom we've just seen go off. Here's Bunty Afawa in his 100th game. Didn't play that game against the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Must have been injured. Can't remember much about that game. As we see Egan go again from dummy half. Harris, there's a ball to Curran. Harris Tavita, who's playing fullback in this game. No Reece Walsh, remember. Sniping around the ruck. Harris Tavita puts the Warriors onto attack. Johnson with his first touch. It's been knocked down by the Tigers. 6 more tackles. Here's Wataniza Lesniak.
He had to stay in. An opportunity gone missing. The short ball was there. The pass from Sean Johnson wasn't able to go to hand, but he had to stay in. Be a little bit smarter about that. Last moment he tried to push it inside, honey, but that is going to cost the boys when they hit their first opportunity to score.
Yeah, we see them hit out wide, and I'm not sure Egan or Dallin realised that at the core it was back to 1 for them, so they tried to play that set out. Unfortunate, but look, they restart in the middle of the park. Tigers ball.
And Laurie, good play from Dane Laurie, the fullback there for the Tigers. He was well open, well aware of the need to shut down the space for Wataniza Lesniak. Hang on, if the Warriors got the ball here, what's Sean Johnson got the ball in his hands for? It's more pressure here for the Tigers. Egan gives it to Johnson. What can he weave up here? It's another knockdown there, and surely that's going to be more Warriors possession. Referees awarding a penalty.
Well, you can't stop the play. You've got to get in the passing channels. Exactly what they did that time. The Tigers getting in, coming off his wing, stopping the pass. There's a couple of occasions being stopped. You see Penny hit one in.
Aaron Penny set it up.
Off that ball, move.
And the tackle there from Manu Brown. Egan, there's offside play there again, surely.
Give space.
No whistle that time. As Aiken plays it. Here's a dive on the line from Penny. Good tackle from Wafihingawi. A couple of others in there, Dane Laurie too. Keeping Penny out. Harris knows there's a few more tackles in the set. He'll just take the tackle. Right in front of the post, 10 metres out. He's going to plug it on the short side. Short ball to Curran.
Last tackle, move, last one.
Last play now for the Warriors as we see Egan give it to Johnson. There's the attacking kick. It's still play on. Johnson. Montoya just couldn't quite get set there for the pass. And that's an incompleted set. It's going to be Tigers' ball.
Oh, impressive set of defence there from the Tigers on their goal line defence, really pushing the Warriors back. You can see them flying at the line. There was some big hit up through the middle there. Unfortunate ball doesn't go to hand here. Tigers get out of jail.
Just a little unfortunate there for the Warriors. They couldn't quite just click on that last play.
Well, that line speed getting off the line. Even when they're short on numbers, they're getting up in the face in the passing lanes, making it difficult for the Warriors. A couple of really half chances, but not getting ball to hand.
Here comes Ken Maumalo. Oh, he's having a good season, Ken Maumalo. He's going at 122 metres per game, 10 tries in his 12 games. Another solid season from Ken Maumalo, only missing just Kiwi selection last week in that test match against Tonga. Here goes Brown. And here comes the other winger, David Nofoaluma. 4 tries he scored for Samoa last week. Good game for him. Hastings. Here's James Roberts back in the side today. Nice fast play the ball. That's Nofoaluma going from dummy half, pinching a good 10 metres. Good set here by the Tigers. They've absorbed this early pressure from the Warriors. Now Hastings. And a penalty is going to go against the Tigers here.
I think it was Penny going for the kick pressure. Obstructed, not able to harass the kicker. It's going to be key today. I think both these sides are going to be looking to their kick pressure and what they can do to obstruct. Coming off his line then. Aaron Penny. One of those effort areas, Honey.
So Johnson with this penalty. Just hold your thoughts for a second, Honey. Adam Blair's joining us sideline. Soak up the atmosphere, Adam.
Oh, this is awesome. I know I spoke before on air about how nervous I would have been taking their first kickoff for Penny, but you know, he done a great job. It looks like the Warriors have got a little bit of thing going on with shoving the guys behind when they're coming out of their end goal, because I think previously they've been pushed back and shoved backwards, so it's making the forwards have to go behind. This time they're pushing them forward, but they can just be a little bit patient down here and build some pressure. We might get a chance to score a try.
Good tackle from Kim Maumalo's tightening in there, jamming in on Josh Curran. Here's Harris. The Warriors are spreading it. Here's Adam Pompey.
Nothing extra, Jackson. Make 10, Joe.
Fast play the ball. They're keeping it on the left-hand side. There's Harris Tavita's kick. He's regathered. 6 more tackles, says referee Sutton. Harris Tavita's made a strong start here. Egan. Aiken's just trying to crash over.
James, Jackson, get up.
Playing in the second row despite wearing 4 on his back in this game. Volkman. Here's that step. Ronald Volkman. In just a second game for the Warriors. Showing us a bit of attacking threat there. Here's Penny. The line's right there, but he can't force it. He's still in the field of play. Only just keeping the ball as well. Johnson. Winding back the clock here, Harris Tavita.
Last tackle, Luke. Line. Go.
Egan on the last play here, Johnson. And it's come forward off a Tigers player again.
Once again, just getting in the way of the pass. Tell you what, the Warriors have been looking good down this end, but they've got to make sure that they don't panic. Great line speed from the Tigers coming through. You've got to have a look at that on occasion too. Ball, the hand being there, could look at potentially a penalty, but how good have the Tigers been?
Defensively, they have been spot on so far in this game. They have absorbed everything so far. Warriors dominating possession at the moment. 2-1 carries in favour of them.
Heads in.
Possession, 73%, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard so far.
Kelmer, stay bound here. Come on.
Referee Sutton wants to get play underway again.
Just wait, mate. All right, put her in. Jackson, in, break.
Johnson off the back of the scrum. There's a gap there for Johnson. Almost through. Great tackle there from Hastings. Messi play the ball as Egan. There's a crack from dummy half. So close to setting up that opening try. Right in the first minute to Harris Tavita. Johnson. Here's Harris again.
Okay, out together, Joffa.
Good job, the Tigers. Tuilangi in there making that tackle. Here's Johnson, short ball to Aiken. It's been taken away by Norfoloma. Another penalty, this time for offside play.
Absolutely. That side, we've been mentioning Lightspeed and how good they've been, but they've been definitely the side that the Warriors have been targeting down their right edge. The Warriors' left side, especially on the short. That time they got pinged for that.
Oh, the goal line defence has been desperate, the Tigers.
Sorry, mate. Okay, yeah, James, mate. That's a couple of times, so...
So here come the Warriors again. Penny straight in there to Ofahingawe. This is Tuilangi again. Ofahingawe slowing the play, the ball down nicely there. There's a dart from dummy half. Egan scored the try.
They have been waiting for their chance to erupt. This Warriors crowd, 26,009 people in the stadium. The flags blowing in the air. People are out of their seats. Wade Egan yet to play at home, his first chance to play at home. You've seen him with the line break earlier on, but this time, Honey, first to get over the line.
Oh, 100%. You know this. You can feel this try building. It come off really good sets. Have had all the position, all the territory, and you know when Wade Egan is close to the line like that, he's going to go for those tries every single time, and he is successful.
Well, his 5th try of the season. Wade Egan gets the first 4-pointer in an NRL game for 1,038 days. And this has been hard toil in the first 12 minutes, Monty. They've been dominating possession. Now, hang on here.
Grounding case, is that right? Yep.
Uh-oh.
Tries under review, reviewing the grounding.
So the grounding being reviewed. Bunker wants to have another look.
Looking to see if Wade Egan gets the ball to the ground. The ball is always up at this stage, just reviewing all angles to see if it ever gets to the ground.
Ofahingawe, hand underneath the ball.
Well, I reckon it's hit the ground.
Wade Egan never gets the ball to the ground. He's held short of the line. We have the decision.
Well, the Tigers resolve.
I can't hear you, Case. Sorry, mate.
Casey Badger is the senior bunker official in this game.
Dave, can you talk to me, please, mate? Hang on. Yeah. Okay.
So no try is the ruling.
They get some confidence from that, the Tigers. Been defending very well. It's a really sustained period of possession from the Warriors. Flip side of that's the Warriors have got to remain patient. Got to trust that they will get there in time. Build their pressure for a little bit longer. So what, this crowd, very disappointed. They let their feelings be known.
Marcus, stay up. Hold here. Tackle 2.
At least the Warriors do
Wade.
continue to have
Come
the
on.
ball. See Jazz
2.
Tafanga. He's okay. He's past his HIA. So the Warriors keep hammering away here.
He's held.
Shane
New
Musgrove in
release.
there making that
Line
tackle.
weight. Go 3.
For the Tigers, their defence has been resolute so far. There's a pass out to Wataniza Lesniak. It's come off Malmalu, so should be a scrum to the Warriors.
Not sure he played at it though.
Where do you want it? It's not
He didn't.
It'll be the handover now.
50.
That's
In
how
the middle,
referee
guys.
Chris Sutton,
In the middle. It's a
great play as
handover.
well.
On the 10, mate.
Handover now. Defensively, the Warriors really need to get up and make some stops.
Wait here.
Choked him with the ball.
Go. No tackles.
Tigers are only completing at 33% in the game so far.
Ewan, let him up now. Straight, Aaron. Hold. It's too slow.
Aaron Penny is penalised.
Okay, they'll come. Oh, sorry. You're right.
13 minutes played, still
All right, wait
deadlocked.
on this
But
line.
it's been all Warriors
Hold
in
it,
the game
Ewan.
so
Wait
far.
for the tap. Go.
That's excellent play from the Tigers so far. Tuilangi takes the
Adam
first
up
hit
and
up.
give space. Timmy Bunty. Hold now.
Very keen to get their kick here, the Tigers. Hastings. There's Alex Seyfarth
Aaron
playing.
up together. Here we are, Josh.
Place of James Tamo out with that calf injury. Hastings again, nice and flat. There's a good little search from Joe Ofahingawe.
Make it to me. Go 3.
He's the only Tiger to play all the games this season as Brooks starts to find some holds now. The Warriors defence backpedaling here. They're under serious pressure. Here's Hastings. Good short ball. Now the posts are in sight of the Tigers. It's the last tackle. Fa'amanu Brown. And they don't get a kick to the Tigers.
Okay, hand over there. Just let it go, Joe.
Disappointed end for the set for the Tigers. Both halves playing well at the line, playing with numbers. Hastings also looked Brooks doing a wonderful job. As a result of that, they really came down that end, but they need to get to a better end of this set.
Montoya with the first carry. Here's Wataniza Lesniak throwing himself into the line. Big tackle from Luke Garner. And Brown was up there too. Oh, some serious action there on Jesse Arthurs. Garner in there again, really trying to disrupt that ball as Egan looks for a penalty. Doesn't get the call from the referee that time.
Releasing. Wait, Joe. Hold. Wait.
Johnson to tummy half. R4.
The collisions from the Tigers, tell you what. I know it's a homecoming, but they want to spoil it, don't they? Their shoulders, they're digging in. Very, very aggressive.
There goes Johnson's kick. Bounce will be interesting here. And Noforluma does find his winger teammate. It's Kendall Mamalu.
Jesse.
Another penalty.
Jesse joined quite late, mate, then just stay there.
Another penalty conceded by the Warriors.
Thanks, mate.
4 penalties to 2 is the count now. Tigers getting the last 2.
Hold here. Wait now.
Lots of twists in this game. Been quite absorbing, but still no score. Let's see.
Tyler out now. All the way, Wade.
Brown waits at dummy
Marcus
half.
White.
As we see Ofahingawe, he's having a big game for the Tigers already. Laurie. Musgrove standing wide of the ruck that time. Here's Brown off and running at dummy half. What a story for Amanu Browners. Playing in the NRL after a season up in the UK. Roberts. Seyfarth. This is Hastings. Brooks, nice hands. This is Ken Malmalu. The numbers have drifted quite well for the Warriors, though.
1 foot.
Malmalu and Hastings looks a little indecisive. They still have one more tackle after this play as Brooks. So it'll be Hastings with the kick, you would think.
Hold it up. Wait, Wade. Go.
He's keeping it on the short side. Garner, a little bit messy from the Tigers there. And that will go back to the 20 for a 7-tackle set.
Well, it's a nice little play. Jackson Hastings came around the short side, nice little deft touch. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get that ball back or go for a try. Josh Curran coming across, doing a wonderful job.
Tavanga back out there now.
Hands out,
He's a
Joe.
tough rooster, isn't he?
Straight now.
Jazz Tavanga.
Go one. Sorry, mate.
Here's Martinez Lesniak.
Up together,
into the
Alex.
line.
Move back up.
I think the Warriors need a bit more shape. They run with some foils. We've seen the collisions from the Tigers already. They're coming up to numbers. When it's wide out, it's a little bit too easy for them. Doing a great job with the shoulders.
Harris, good carry from him. Now Johnson. Curran on the back.
Hands
He's
out,
playing
all the way.
again on that right edge, wearing 13. Tavanga. Hastings read that play beautifully, didn't he? Late offload from Volkman. Here's Harris to Vida. Here's Ewan Aiken. Good second phase play. Nice positive play there from the Warriors. Johnson with the kick. Chasing through Montoya. Oh, there it is! It's going to be a try for Volkman.
Okay, Case.
Gonna go up and have a look, Glenn.
Got no try.
We've been here before
Just make
already.
sure the Warriors got
On-field
this ball
decision,
on
no
for me.
try. Few things to look at here as they put the kick up. Are they onside?
All Warriors chasers are onside. There's a clean run to the ball.
Did it go forward here?
Marcelo Montoya jumps from the field of play, just looking to see if he touches the ball.
Yeah, he touches that. You have to think that he propels it forward. That motion, originally it went straight back into Lowry.
Marcelo Montoya knocks on in the field of play. We have a decision.
Dave.
Another one goes against the Warriors. They've been over the line twice now in this game.
Play, hand over. It's knock on in the field of play, guys.
Honey, how important is it that they keep their composure here, the Warriors? They've been down there seen a number of times, but still, after almost 20 minutes, no result.
Yeah, they've got themselves into a real arm wrestle, haven't they? And you can see the defence efforts from both teams really suffocating, really focusing on their line speed and getting numbers in the tackle, trying to slow that ruck down. I like what the Warriors are doing, though. They're trying to generate a bit more ruck speed and play off that. It's a good option in terms of that fifth tackle option with the kick from Johnson.
Play the ball. Wait, Bunty. Go, time's on.
Hastings. Get play underway again.
Adam, hands out now. Wait here, wait.
We've seen that time and time again, haven't we? Great hit up from Wolfhangawe over the years. And that man trailing on the inside as well.
Good defence from the Warriors that time up four. Egan in there. Also Jazz Tavanga. Maumalo. He's having a strong game, isn't he?
Hands out, Tahu.
Seventh carry. Up towards 60 metres now already. Here's James Roberts. Away from dummy half goes Roberts. Not an injury disrupted here.
All the way, Ronald. Oh, mate.
Back in there is Laurie. It's live wire fullback for the Tigers.
Last one, Jazz. Marcus, hold.
Good defence by the Warriors that time. They pin the Tigers inside their own half. In that set,
Alex needs him.
Martinez Lesniak.
How about that carry? Direct.
Yeah, Lucana loves it, doesn't he? Bring it on. He's loving every second of this. Here's Jesse Arthurs.
Oh, you're talking about collisions, though. The Tigers are really doing their best to put their shoulders in. And look at that, Ferris collisions again. Tigers probably getting the better of that department in the middle of the park.
Harris Tavita.
Up and give space.
Good tackle from Musgrove that time. Really lots of force in that kick. Johnson's looked for some space behind David Norfoluma. Rain earlier today in Auckland, maybe a little breezy here. Not an overly warm day.
Let him up, Bunty, wait. Go, one.
Here come the Tigers again, Laurie. Johnson, Curran, got him wrapped up.
On the mark, Dane. Wait, Jazz, wait.
Okay, the ball that time is Hastings. Looks to bring
Ewan no more.
Stafford Tor into the action. The young centre. Now Roberts. How fast he is once he's in the clear. Brown scoops it up nicely. Tuilangi. He's on his lonesome out there.
Last tackle, Marcelo. Wait, Jazz. Wait, mate. Wait.
Let's play for the Tigers. Brooks.
Outside. Joe.
All the way back to Harris Tavita.
On now.
Reece Walsh missing out today. What a shame we didn't see Reece Walsh out there in this contest.
Zone. Stand
what is a
now.
magnificent occasion. As Martinez Lesniak, he has been fearless in his carries in these first 19 minutes.
Release. Go,
absolutely throwing himself into it. Arthurs.
Well, if you're Brett Kamali, you'd be happy with the side, the result, the charm, staying in this game, and possession's been heavily against them.
There's Egan. Scampering from dummy half again. Ruck speed again, proving critical here. Johnson with front foot running ball. Puts it behind Kim Maumalo. And a scrum. Just get that kick and fielder just a tad. Adam Blair 0-all after 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think you guys have all set it up. Up there. It's an arm wrestle at the moment. The Warriors have had a couple of opportunities. The Tigers are getting down there quite easily, and the Warriors are getting back down there. It's a bit of a to and fro at the moment. If the Warriors need to find some energy and try and capitalise on this opportunity down here, defend up really well here and get an opportunity to attack the line.
Jazz together, Ewan.
Still no score after 20 minutes. Thank you, Adam.
I think with the line speed that the Tigers are presenting throughout the first 20 minutes, I think you've got to play through them, got to play in them around the ruck area. Had a little bit of joy early on. Egan, on both occasions, when piercing through the line's been good. When we try and go around, their line speed just gets up and they get into passing channels.
Tigers still struggling for possession a bit. 60-40 in favour of the Warriors at the moment. Here's Laurie.
Jazz, Ewan together.
Tight game defensively. Warriors have only missed 4 tackles in the game, and the Tigers 5. Only one line break, and that, of course, was right at the start of the game. Brooks again, kicking from a similar position for the 3rd straight set, right on the halfway line as Harris Tavita. Tavita again engages fierce contact.
He's a courageous young man, Tavita.
Johnson, here comes Marcelo Montoya. There's Watanisa Lesniak. Here he comes. Running straight at Luke Brooks that time. Again, Luke Gardner's right there to clean up. Tavanga. Pretty much a carbon copy of the last set for the Warriors so far. Here's Johnson again. Johnson, and that's come forward. Was it played at? 6 more tackles is the call. Now Volkman. Just take the tackle. No, he won't. He'll offload again. Here's Tavanga. Tigers looking a little fraction in their defensive line in this set. Can the Warriors take advantage, though? Harris. Volkman. Harris Tavita. This is Pompey.
Early on in the sets, overplaying their hand. I tell you what, the defence from this Tigers side, once again, very courageous, just sliding off, giving themselves time here, honey, as they just saw the ball go over the line.
Yeah, they get the repeat set, and you can see Johnson, he's always wanting to play the short play. He could be actually on to go around that back door, but I'm liking the back 3 as they come back. Gets those yards up for the Warriors.
So the Tigers again working it away from their own end.
Sean, release.
Hastings to Luke Brooks, who takes the carry this time.
Surrender. Hold, go. 3.
Brown at dummy half. Zane Musgrove. Oh, he's lost it. Picked up by Tavanga.
Get up, Dane. Get up.
It's a sign of fatigue. Zane Musgrove, one of their Hawks, club man himself.
Yes, indeed. He's been out there for 23 minutes, so now the Warriors have field position. Something they haven't had in the last 5 to 10 minutes. Volkman. Johnson. Curran. Oh. The referee doesn't like that tackle from Offahengawe.
No. Just here. It's a late tackle. Okay.
I was going to say, what's not to like about that tackle? As we're just hearing now,
Comes off.
late potentially. We see him coming back on the cut. Not too sure what's wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't think it's this tackle. I think it's prior to that. He's looking at a late tackle on either Harris Tavita or Johnson on who gives that ball to Curran.
Play you go, mate. No, mate, you can't. It's foul play. What are you going to do, Wave? You're going to have a shot, Tohu?
It's interesting they're going for the shot at goal here. How much of a force has Offahengawe been in this game already?
A few words exchanged there between Curran and Offahengawe. Yeah, we talk about the middle all the time. Look at that. Beautiful shot. Let him know too. Whispered a few sweet nothings in his ear. It's all about tackle height, tackle tech. Off of Hingawi. Laid the smack down.
I didn't think it was.
Rich names in New Zealand. The Warriors there. Alan Gutenberg, Kevin Campion out the back there. Good to see them involved. Stacey Jones, of course.
Minute 20,
For
mate.
Hingawi.
Minute 20.
50 metres, 18 tackles. He is putting in a serious first stint.
Yep.
Well, I guess you want to have something to show for it. You're coming down this end and you're not getting any points. It's nice to have two. You are able to score.
I will need
Soon after it all adds up, doesn't it?
Sean Johnson is the goal kicker today. Reece Walsh not playing. Johnson has only kicked 2 goals from 3 attempts this season.
Yeah, it's just if I can't hear you working comms, I can't do it. Time's off.
The decision to take the kick here, Honey, is an interesting one too, and you've got to give I think a tip to the Tigers.
Yeah, their defence has been strong, and I think it's probably a good decision. Get them reset, get back to the kickoff.
Yep.
Johnson finally gives the Warriors the lead. 2 tries ruled out by the bunker. Now the Warriors aren't denied those 2 points. I hope you're enjoying the coverage here of NRL Rugby League. Seeing that smile is fantastic.
It's been like that all day, Glenn. Been popping up since early this morning.
Just gives you that nice warm feeling inside, doesn't it? Look out! The chains are off.
Right now.
Egan at dummy half. Here's Aiken with the second carry.
Out of there, Alex.
There's no greater sight. The Warriors jumper at the moment. And seeing Bunty Afoa throw himself into the line like that. Harris.
Out together, move. Straight for Noah.
Adam Whanua-Blake is out there.
Keep holding there, Kelma.
Hadn't trained all week. And how much of a boost will this be, Monty Beetham, to have Adam Whanua-Blake back out there?
Oh, it's huge. No better man through the middle of the field in terms of your leader. We'll see how he goes with just coming off COVID. I know it's going to be a big day at the office for him, but the leadership is essential.
Johnson. That's a tester. Oh, nicely handled. Beautifully taken by David Nofoaluma. Laurie a smash though. Good chase there from Tavanga. Very keen to make a good front-on tackle. On tackle number 2, James Roberts.
Josh, gotta let go. All the way to me. Go 3.
Hastings at dummy half. Here's Ken Maumalo. Oh, strong carry from Ken again. He's having a really good game.
Well, it's home, isn't it? It's home for the big man. It's been home for a number of years. Visiting the old place, the old stomping ground.
Not early, Josh. Wait here, wait. Josh.
Brooks for that carry. And now Hastings. What's Hastings going to cook up here? Lovely chase there from Jesse Arthurs. No beaters gained on that kick.
What's the effort areas? If you look at him just really pushing, coming off his edge in terms of his centre, making the effort to get across, and as a result, his ball gets handed over and his team gets a chance, 35 metres out.
4 tackles to go. Again, the Warriors are going to be
Look after you, getting plenty of time out for
a scoring threat at the end of the set.
Go. Here, Luke. Wait, Joe. Go 3.
Harris. That's Volkman. Here comes Adam Pompey. Just a shift of the ball on the 4th tackle. Montoya at dummy half. Volkman. Tavanga.
Last tackle.
Last play now. Perfect field position. What are the Warriors going to do? They'll have options. Harris to Vida. Johnson. There's 6 more tackles. Beautifully gathered by Johnson.
Wonderful play by Johnson. Got the ball back. I still think we need to play through them. We've got to play on inside shoulders. You're trying to go around too much, especially out on their left edge. It is not going to work. The short ball is going to be the key. Right at the line.
Adam Fanua-Blake. What a week for him. Test match for Tonga on this ground 7 days ago as we see Harris. Tohu Harris, the captain.
Well, I just said play the short ball. What did he do? He did the opposite. He played the back ball around the sweeping run, the looping run, but put that down to Adam Fanua-Blake. The force that he is when he's going to the line. He attracts the defenders. They jump on him. They've got eyes for him. Goes back door. And who else? Who else? Captain Fantastic scores the try.
Oh, it's a beautiful set play, and the Warriors would have been practicing this, and it's a great line that Jazz Tavanga runs in. He does well not to impede the defenders because they're always looking at that. But how good for the captain himself, Tohu Harris, to score their first try on Mount Smart in the homecoming game.
Yeah, brilliant stuff from Tohu Harris. And maybe that try just come out of fatigue from the Tigers' perspective. But Tohu Harris goes over his first try of the season as well. Of course, he had a late start due to that ACL. And Harris, what a lovely time to run. Excellent momentum into that pass.
Nice bit of subtle work from Egan at a dummy half two. Dropped the shoulder. It looked like he could have passed short with some nice stuff.
Were you fist pumping then, Adam Blair?
Oh, it's a great try, and that's again, I heard Auntie talk about Adam Fanua-Blake and what he's brought on as he's come on, his footwork around the ruck, he's getting down quick, play the balls, and I heard you also say play through them. That play is kind of playing through them anyway. Jazz Tavanga's done a great job by running that nice decoy run. Yes, you're not a decoy, you're an option, but he runs through the line, and Tohu at the back, great try for Tohu.
You think he gets some smiles from these old blokes in the stands.
Game's not over yet, Monty. It's now Johnson. Nice handy conversion attempt for him.
You know, if you're Coach Brett Kamali and you're going into the break and you're only 8-0 down when there's been a wealth of possession against you, you'd be very happy with the resolve of your side. Been very good off their line, very good defensively today, the Tigers. But unfortunately that time, there's a player in two minds, Tuilangi. And it's a fist bump from the audience. How great is that to see, honey? Look at those numbers at home.
Oh, beautiful sights, beautiful sights.
Tohu Harris, a war wound. Won't even know it's there, though. He's a tough man. He will know that the job is far from done. There's Adam Fanua-Blake. That's the first carry. It's going to be interesting to see how many minutes he gets through in this game. He's averaging 55 per game this season. I don't think he'll hit that one today. Here is Aitken.
Warriors ball, Lou, let him up. Back,
Tackled by Brown again as we see Tavanga. What a performance from Jazz Tavanga. I reckon he's the smallest prop in the NRL. But he doesn't play small, does he? Here's Johnson.
Plays well above his weight, Jazz Tavanga. Probably one of the best little men ever to play for this club, the Warriors.
Harris, the try scorer. Again, the Warriors get over the halfway line on the return set.
Marcus straight here. Hold Jackson. Go.
Here's the kick from Votman. Hit late. Interesting to see if the referee does anything there. There's the answer.
Ruffy, come to here. Time's off.
Tuilangi coming up the line, trying to put a shot on, put a bit of pressure on as well on Volkman.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if it was that late.
It's dangerous on the kicker. It's up here.
It is potentially dangerous.
That's what I think it is, because he's hit in the air there, Tuilangi.
Back we go, 10 metres, boys.
That's why Tuilangi got pinged there.
Back we go.
It's nice to see him come off his edge. Speaking about effort plays throughout. Jesse Arthurs, we've seen that time there. Tuilangi coming off.
Tuilangi, you'll have some family here too. He's a Glenora Bears junior.
Hey, Sean, what are you going to do? Why don't just wait then?
And the Warriors can really take a step forward here.
Time's on.
And what's been a pretty dominant first half for them.
Let go here, Steph.
On the scoreboard so far, Harris. Here's Egan. Adam Fanua-Blake.
Hello, Joe, give space. On the line. Go.
Egan. There's Tavanga. Tackling again from the Tigers.
Get up, Fanua. Line.
Momentum is with the Warriors, though. Johnson. Here's the step. Sean Johnson. You can see he wants to go through. Wind back the clock.
Hold. Go.
Egan again. Volkman. Here's Pompey. Even though Johnson hasn't gone through, it's good to see him giving it a try, isn't he? Here's Volkman. On the last play, Johnson is going to kick for Watani Zalesniak. Oh, yes! Chanel Harris-Tavita! All heaven's broken loose.
What can't that kid do? We've mentioned effort on effort. We've mentioned him trying to be in the picture and trying to contribute. That's all he knows. Big smiles on his face, and deservedly so. Plenty of people around there. The ball was loose. And it was Chanel Harris-Tavita, honey, that scores.
Oh, and it's a pinpoint kick from Sean Johnson. You can see the energy that he's playing with. It's so good to see him stepping and trying to get through, then putting up kicks like this. Great contestable kicks, and Harris-Tavita is always in the right place at the right time. Great try from the Warriors.
Yeah, no doubt about that one. Chanel Harris-Tavita, and appropriate that we get one of the returning players getting a 4-pointer in this game. Now, there's only 3 of them: Pompey, Harris-Tavita and Jazz Tavanga.
Well, Glenn, I think the reason why they're having a little bit more success of late is, one, yes, the sheer weight of possession against the Tigers, but also with Adam Fanua-Blake on the field, they seem to straighten up a little bit more. They're not running on those overlines where you can just simply slide off. Them running nice and straight and having a bit more shape around that area for the A, Bs and Cs makes a big difference, honey.
And at this opening 30 minutes, you've seen, you know, just getting back to the basics, completing sets, building pressure. That comes off. The Tigers are really struggling. They've spent most of their time defending down in their own half. They'll be wanting to really restart, get to that kickoff and start to play some ball down in their half.
Johnson. Kick from Sean Johnson. The weather was supposed to be a bit dodgy today as well, but it's turned out to be a cracking afternoon. So far the Warriors have been delivering. Remember, they've had 2 tries disallowed in this first half as well.
Yes, the composure that they had with those disallowed tries, just to get back, remain patient and get in position to score again.
Johnson looking to continue his 100% kicking. There you go. Can we have a homecoming game every game, Monty? 14-0.
Look at that pinpoint kick. You've got to have numbers in the picture. That way you're a chance to get across and be effective. That's a great sign. The heroes in front of the fans, up, smiling, enjoying it. Interaction we haven't had for a long time. And you see Courtney Tidy there from Sky on song to capture that as well.
Good.
She's just doing research. Don't worry about that. 14-0. Hope you're enjoying our coverage. We've still got 6 minutes to go in this first half. 2 tries to 0. Harris. Taken nice and early.
Fanua, let him go. Hold. Go. Luke.
And there is a debut for number 17 for the Tigers today. NRL debut. Always got to acknowledge these players. Fanua-Blake is out there. Congratulations to him. And he is a New Zealand-born player as well. And I was chatting to one of the Tigers officials earlier on in the game. He's got family here. So really cool for Fanua-Blake to get out there in what is this historic game in Tavanga.
Yeah, Paulette, best and fairest in SG ball just the last season. A young kid on the rise, so it's great to see him play at home too, in front of family, no doubt.
There is Egan, and now Fanua-Blake. Some late footwork at the line there on Kamanu. And here's the try scorer, Chanel Harris-Tavita.
Not early, Steph.
Good return of the football here by the Warriors. 65 metres through the kick to come. There's no Wi-Fi up that high. Now, where's that gone? Volkman. Tough one here for Ronald Volkman. And Laurie's got it.
Oh, it's a good stop by Laurie and the Tigers. They needed that. They couldn't afford to have another try against him going into the break. Could have been 20-0 at the worst. Big effort from this Tigers side throughout.
Well, they're spreading it here.
And surprising stuff, Glenn.
Yeah, Mamalaw's got it.
Got to get up, Jesse. He's 10. Wait. Go, 2. On the mark,
Hastings at dummy half. And now Norfoluma.
Up and give space.
Quite the space for him today. He's enjoyed perhaps in other games in the past. There's a run from Stafford Poor.
Keep coming, Ewan.
Another Auckland-born player in this Tigers team as we see Luke Garner head up towards the halfway line. Always like Luke Garner. Good, solid, honest back rower. Hastings. Looking to create some kick pressure here on Montoya, who overran it just a tad. He's got safe hands, Marcelo Montoya.
Come on, no more. Go 1.
Hockman at dummy half. Adam Pompey.
Hands out to Miller.
Finish to this first half. Warriors have been guilty of conceding tries before half-time in their last 2 games. Can they return the favour here on the Tigers? Off Ngawi, looks like he's struggling after that connection. Here's Fanor Black behind the ruck. Great run. Fast play the ball required here. As the Warriors roll forward again. Johnson. Montoya chases. That's a pretty decent kick.
Off Tigers.
Oh, it's off Tigers as well. Dan Laurie just going to give him a rap for how composed he was going back, letting the ball bounce out. I think it was Montoya who potentially played the ball back into off him. Yeah, he did. Great play from Montoya. Great play from both of them, really. The awareness to do that.
Just the pressure that Sean Johnson continues to put on that right edge. He's constantly pushing them back. The kicks have been pinpoint, and then the Warriors are getting repeat sets from this.
They certainly are, and Johnson's kicking.
Knock on, Warriors.
Oh, hang on, it's been turned over, the decision. So they've ruled a Montoya knock on. Unlucky there, but
out 20.
Your point's still valid there, honey. The kicking from Sean Johnson has been absolutely spot on so far.
When you're talking about kicks that have forced dropouts this season, Sean Johnson has kicked 14 of those, and Jackson Hastings from the Tigers, who's the next best on their side, has only done 7. So that could be the difference in a tight situation. Both teams equally as desperate.
Absolutely, you came within a whisker there of getting 15. As we see Stefano Kamanu come forward now for the Tigers.
6 more.
Number 8 for the season. 6 more tackles.
Let go, Ewan. Hold.
For the Tigers. This time we've seen the Warriors give one away as Tuilangi gets those arms free. Just can't quite get him free for the offload. But a nice surge there by the Tigers. That was pleasant from their point of view. With the Komanu. And now Hastings keeping the ball in hand. The Tigers looking dangerous here. They know the importance that they can score before just half-time. Here comes Laurie to ice the set, and Wataniza Lesniak takes no risks.
Yeah, I thought he could have probably carried that one out, especially the form that he's been in today. He's been a brute with the ball in hand. Nice stuff there by Laurie. A couple of beautiful little deft touches. The time he just rolled that one in goal. Safety first, I guess. Really need to show some of the resolve that the Tigers have here for the Warriors. They want to go into the break, letting in points. Flip side for the Tigers. It's crucial they get some points going into half-time.
So the restart. Good distance on that kick too. Warriors back there defence with a minute to play. Norfoluma. Oh, gee whiz, Laurie. Oh, he was stunned there.
How did he hold that ball, honey, hitting me?
He's still got it, Laurie. Here come the Tigers again. Hastings. There is Paulette.
He's a big kid, isn't he?
Yeah, 25 metres out. Hastings again. Tigers keen to get things cooking here. Adam Dewey's on the field. Good to see him back playing rugby league. Very good player. And a penalty to the Tigers. No arms tackle or a late tackle there.
Jackson Hastings.
Okay, we got a penalty. Yeah, mate.
I think it's Jazz that they're going to have a look at here.
So just going to check on him, mate.
Hastings lets the ball go here. See Jazz come in.
We've seen been very harsh on that throughout the year. Important cog in the wheel, Jackson Hastings.
Hastings looks like he's really struggling after that. Just a penalty. A little unusual to see it. It always looks worse on a very slow replay like that, I reckon, sometimes. But it did hurt Hastings, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, you throw the ball, you pass, you relax. And that's what they're trying to do. Interesting to see what they do here now. Would have been off to take the two, wouldn't you?
I reckon that's exactly what's happening. So Adam Dewey, who's just fresh onto the field, is going to have a kick at goal here. 75% goal kicker. Adam Dewey. From that knee reconstruction, just a second game back for him. Get some miles in the legs, Monty. He'll be back in first grade, starting no problem at all. Dewey's a good kicker, and he will give the Tigers 2 points to end this first half in this homecoming match here at Mount Smart Stadium. It's half-time here in this round 16 NRL clash, and the Warriors lead by 14-2. So second half is underway. No tries for the Tigers in the first half. 62% possession for the Warriors. They completed at 88%. So they've certainly had the stats in their favour.
How good does Bulle look? Tell you what, he's going to be a name of the future. Ready for his carries.
Back and hold.
Very powerful runner.
Yeah, just 20 years of age. Game number 1 for him. There's Otoi Kamanu. Haven't seen Austin Diaz yet for the Tigers. He'll be on debut if he gets out there too. He's from Huntley originally, Hanifaro player. We're looking forward to seeing him out there at some stage, maybe in the second half.
Straight Josh, hold Tohu. Go. Fanua.
On the halfway as Dewey takes over with that kick. Nicely taken by Montoya.
Well, it's persistence in the NRL. You'd like to see them all finishing their sets with the big up and under. Sometimes I think territory is the way to go, especially if you're with the Tigers have been starved of the ball position-wise.
Into the grind of this game now, Marcelo Montoya. To get over the stripers, Galawataniza Lesniakas hitting the line nice and hard again. He ran for 61 metres, 7 carries in that first set. Here's Johnson running at the line again. To see his energy levels well up on previous games. Harris. Here's Tabanga again. Nice play now for the Warriors. Volkman with the kick. Pompey chasing through here. Nicely taken by the Tigers. Volkman's kicking game has been pretty good. Remember, it's just the second game of his NRL career. He's only 19 years of age. He, in fact, turns 20 tomorrow. Does Ronald Volkman. Here's Laurie.
Jazz, away from there now. Yeah, Sean. Marcus good on the mark, Dane.
Hastings. And here's Maumalo again.
That's a bit of line speed from the right edge, up on Maumalo, stopping him. It's been a force with the metres already. He'll take them all day.
Yeah, there's Tor over the halfway line. Dewey again, looking for that spiral bomb, making it difficult for those at the back to catch it. Chanel Harris-Tavita does well there, and he's doing an admirable job filling in for Reece Walsh in this game.
Release step. Hold, just let him go. Hold.
Harris, Tavita looking for a penalty. Or looking for something there. Here's Montoya. Just looking to see if Adam Whanu-Blake is out there in the second half. He's there all right. Just hasn't had a carry just yet, as we see Jesse Arthurs. Player with Kiwi heritage, he'll be enjoying this moment. And back in Aotearoa. Here's Whanu-Blake, nice straight line, run by the prop.
There's some nice variety, yardage, a couple of quick passes. It's a little bit slow still.
Johnson. All good. He's going to put pressure on David Nofoaluma. Done well there, the winger. Nice pass, Laurie. There's this chance up the middle here. Good chase by Ewan Aiken. He's got that explosive speed. He's not the biggest fullback. Oh, he's quick when he's in the clear.
Hold now. Go to Milking.
Duia dummy half. Here's Roberts. Here's Kim Maumalo.
Josh, hands out.
Didn't make the Kiwis last week, Monty, but geez, playing Kiwis like in this game, that's for sure. Hastings shrugged off that arm injury late in the first half.
Yeah, Hastings been good in terms of the Tigers coming back and their wins in the year. He's been the one who's been the difference.
It's off for Hingawe.
Last tackle, Ewan. Not early, Josh. Go.
Dewey. Looks like he's really slotted into that 5/8 role, doesn't he? Where Luke Brooks is. Oh, that's a contest. It's ruled, so no penalty to the Warriors there. Tuinagi it is again. Gets the wrath of the crowd.
What constitutes a contest as well as just getting up too high?
Here's Watanesa Lesniak.
Let him go, Joe. Timmy Jackson. Go three.
Johnson at dummy half. Here's Harris Tavita again.
Back now.
Good luck with the penalty on that occasion. Brooks is still out there. And now Harris. Close contact meters there for Tohu Harris again.
Marcus straight.
That's his 12th carries, just over 100 metres now in the game. Johnson inside the 40. Not in position to go for a 40-20. Good bounce here. Laurie back to his 10.
Well, if you're Brett Kamala, you want your side to get back in the arm wrestle. That's exactly what they've done. It's been a back and forth. We saw this in the first half. It's crucial that both teams do their best to finish at the right end of the field. Kim Maumalo once again, beautiful late footwork.
Hold now.
He's carrying on from where he left off in the first half as James Roberts hits the line.
Wait up and give space. Do this again, Ronald. Go three.
Chance for him to stretch those legs out in the clear. Here's Poa. The tackle from Curran. Cuts him down. Luke Brooks sneaks away from dummy half. It's like he's back into that dummy half role. In fact, there's off for Hingawe. So, slight reshuffle there with Brooks into dummy half. Dewey coming into the halves. Whakamanu Brown not on the field at the moment. There's Dewey's kick again. He's a little bit nervous, honey, when I see the ball bounce like that.
Oh, 100%. I think Harris Tavita's done well back there. He's been quite consistent. He's positioning himself well for those return balls, and then he gets his back three in to play out those return sets.
Arthur's now. So, real arm wrestle unfolding here in these first 6.5 minutes. Game pretty much been played in the centre of the field. No real chances yet. Now, there's a kick early in the count there, but David Nofoaluma is back in very good position to nullify any chance of a 20 or 40-20. Good chase by Montoya, though.
Yeah, looking for the 40-20. He's got a couple this year, Sean Johnson. That sort of thing can really change momentum and help a side out.
Great hands there from Roberts.
Jesse.
Hastings. Maumalo again. Just getting offload away. Couldn't quite get good ball to Luke Garner. Good positive play. First offload in the game there from the Tigers, in fact, as we see off for Hingawe. And now Paulette. Right on the halfway line.
Just a little late feed at the line, Paulette. He's got it all for a prop forward.
Hastings, beautiful play. Garner's through here. Luke Garner just couldn't quite run Dewey into position. Great tackle from Harris Tavita. And then a messy play the ball from the Tigers, and they turn it over.
How excited is he, Honey? You saw him get up. That is effort on effort that you talk about.
Oh, double effort there, absolutely a vital time because they found that space down that right side, and it was Jesse Arthurs, I think, fell out, missed that tackle, but Chanel at the back there gets us off the hook.
A great line running back in defence too from Tohu Harris there, Adam Blair. Created the uncertainty the Warriors were needing.
Yeah, I just want to touch on Chanel Tavita Harris. I know Monty and I just love the passion that he plays with, and he puts his body on the line. He's been outstanding tonight in that fullback role. He's put himself in every position. He's taken on every chance he's got, and that stuff is some great work from Chanel. Tohu Harris has been great. You know, as a forward, the little things that matters, he's one of those guys. Josh Curran's the same.
Yeah, indeed. Just those little 1%ers. Here's Tavanga. Another one you can throw into that category.
Up now. Here you go, Jackson. Come on, mate. Let's go forward. Good work.
Really good play by Harris, and Harris Tavita is R4. Back out there now for the Warriors.
Hell, last one.
So Adam Fanua-Blake has sit. Taking a spot on the interchange. Volkman. Good kick that. Bounce is pretty interesting here, and it's been picked up by Luke Garner. Good banana bend on that one from Ronald Volkman.
Good now.
He's got some skills with the boot, hasn't he? Ronald Volkman. Looking forward to seeing those develop over the next little while. It's only game number 2 in his career. What do they say, Monty? It takes about 50 games of NRL to get used to the pace and the power of the game.
What about the baptism of fire against the Premiers, Penrith Panthers? Game 1, your debut match. He's right amongst it. He looks at home. Tigers in midfield here with Hastings looking to weave something. Dewey, Roberts. This is looking good for Malmalu again. Hasn't Dewey made a difference for the Tigers? Really just giving the team a lot more focus. Here's Dewey, nice hands. Hastings with an attacking kick. That's a lovely take from Ewan Aiken. It's really good. I thought there may have been obstruction. Some of the kick pressure guys were coming across. And saying that, once again, great work for Ewan Aiken coming back. And of course, now Harris Tavita with the carry out.
Got absolutely hammered there too. Yeah, made a big difference in total metres in the game.
Clear the
The
ball.
Warriors just click over 1,000. Now what's happened there? Penalty.
Working on the ground.
Is that the first stoppage of the second half?
I got a feel for the Tigers. It's been a hard-won position, hugely against them in the first half. In this second half, they've been going set for set, which has been unbelievable by them.
Yeah, no further forward.
It's time now.
Yeah.
A little bit of a break, as you mentioned, the first one. The crowd is looking forward to something to near up about.
Warriors got a full set here inside Tigers half. Pompey. Bailey Sirinen has come on for his first action.
Back to me, step.
Jazz Tavanga on the interchange for the meantime. Harris never plays a bad game for Tohu Harris.
Hold me up.
Egan. There's our 4 looking for space behind the ruck. Not there this time. Tigers shutting that one down really well. Egan, Harris Tavita, nice and flat on the line. Volkman. Nice energy from the 5'8". Oh, he just offloaded there and sneaking back to pinch it with Tuilangi.
And wait!
The Warriors had good momentum there. Now they look to create an error. Going to be hard meters here for the Tigers for the next 4 tackles. Roberts.
Wait, nothing extra.
Brooks. Safer. In fact, there's Austin Diaz with his first carry. Welcome to the NRL, Austin Diaz. Debut game for him.
Last one, Bailey. Not early, mate. Austin.
Dewey. The Tigers did really well there to grind out that set. First Montoya. Volkman into dummy half. Pompey. Whoa! Back goes Luke Brooks. He was in the bouncy castle there.
Everyone, let go. Hold Luke.
Egan. Now Watanabe and Lesniak. But Brooks is up there in the face of Watene Zelezniak.
Looks like an old-fashioned game of bull rush. Want you to play at lunchtime. Your turn, my turn. Don't worry about teammates.
Into the line now.
Held! Release,
That's
back
good
up,
stuff.
back up. Go for it.
Egan on the 5th here. Aiken finding space. Fast play the ball, could have the Warriors with momentum here. He hasn't been held. Ewan Aiken. Almost spinning to the line, that was extraordinary. Last play now, Egan. Oh, Egan caught in possession. He's in fact had it stripped out of his hands. Play on's the call.
It was a bad position he found himself in, but unfortunately they're never going to take that dummy. But I tell you what, it was worth a shot, wasn't it, Honey?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, 2 opportunities gone amiss there with Egan there and Volkman in the set prior to that. What I'm liking, though, is just those return balls from those back 3. Man, talk about catapulting themselves at the line.
Here's Brooks. Kim Malmalo. Egan in there making the tackle on the big fella.
Yeah, he's found a home for Sean. Quite often he runs, he's been running at Sean all day. His old teammate, he's obviously missed him. Has to be acquainted a few more times before this game is over.
Adam Dewey with his hands on the ball for the last play again.
I'll tell you when.
We've had 14 minutes of play, only 1 stoppage in the second half. Watene Zelezniak. Arthurs. Beautiful play from the right edge there for the Warriors. Almost creating something from nothing. Watene Zelezniak arguably having his best game of the season today.
Overhang, Galway coming with the don't argue. I'm not too sure there's an arm wrapping then, but geez, he's been a menace today. The ball in hand and defensively.
Adam Fanua-Blake is out there now again. So his second stint of the game. Harris having a breather. A high tackle on Bailey Siren and go unanswered. Yeah, Fanua-Blake again. Into his Tongan teammate there, Ofahengauwe. Last play now for the Warriors, Johnson. That kick's nicely weighted. Ken Malmalo is pretty good under the high ball. He's really improved over the years in that area. Took that one very well as we see Tor come through now. Malmalo has run for 176 metres in the game, having a fantastic match. More for Luma, sniping.
Nothing extra. Hold Bunty.
Hastings decides to keep the ball in hand.
Sean, work out here.
Would have been an opportunity out on the left there. Brooks continues that dummy half roll. Wonder if they'll see him there for the rest of the game.
Hell, last tackle. Marcus.
Tigers certainly seem to have more cohesion in their game with Dewey out on the field.
Austin Joe need 10.
Harris Tavita.
On now.
And the Tigers not able to get downfield and get an attacking kick in the second half just yet, are they, Honey?
Yeah, really struggling to get up into their own half, and they're doing well to get the ball back. I think the discipline's been really good. You've seen them, they're going blow for blow, set for set. Completion rates are good.
Certainly are. Now Volkman is Montoya charging into the line.
Marcus, hold. Go 3.
Pompey. Oh, solid contact as he charges into the defensive line again.
Hold Luke, wait for
It was Austin Diaz who felt that one. Here's Fanua-Blake. Hands from Harris Tavita. Watene Zelezniak. Gets that cut-out pass from Johnson.
Last tackle, Jackson.
30 metres out. The Warriors again. Really in a position here to attack, or maybe... Oh, they were, as Malmalo saves the day for the Tigers.
We talk about eyes up football. Some beautiful bit of work down that short side. As Curran shakes his head with the mullet flowing in the breeze. You see their head. So now Harris Tavila, he comes short. Curran Yu is on. Gee, the arse is unlucky to take that ball. Wonderful play down the short side, Honey.
Oh, I love what Harris Tavita's doing. He's playing with so much confidence. He's out of position, but you see him often stepping into that playmaker role and coming up with plays like that down the short side. Good work.
Marcus wide.
Tigers have the ball. Nice carry here from Paulet.
Ewan, leave his arm. Hold at him.
I can see why they picked him in first grade. Here's Dewey looking to spark something up on the short side. Did well. Good decision to take the tackle there.
Hold Bunty.
Dewey Langi at dummy half. Oh, was that pass forward from Brooks to Diaz. Pretty close.
Tackle 4.
Play being paused for the moment.
It is, bud, yeah.
14 points to 2. No change to the half-time score. 2 tries to 0. We're in a real arm wrestle in the second half as a beautiful sunny day on Auckland starts to set.
You mentioned Adam Dewey, and it's such an exciting talent. He's come onto this Tigers team, and he's really taken charge. He links so well with the likes of Hastings. I love what he's doing out there. Really high football IQ. He's versatile. So far for me, he's been the best player out there.
Yeah, he's a very good player, no doubt about it. Game number 72 in the NRL, wearing 15. He won't have that number in the Tigers for much longer. Now that's fallen for Maumalo. I think he might have just knocked it on.
Yeah, I would have thought it would have come off Maumalo in the air, got up nice and high. It's not often he gets out-jumped. Alan Martin-Jalesniak. Seen Kim Maumalo in these aerial displays many a time over the years. Maybe that time was then on second effort when he was dragging it backwards. I think that's when it could have come forward.
Hand over, mate.
Yeah, no challenge used by the Tigers there.
Play the ball. Yeah.
They're happy with referee Chris Sutton's decision.
Yeah. Okay, no tackles in yards.
Sirinen, things going again.
Hold! Back up now. Go one. Go.
Line breaks in the game. 3 to the Warriors, 1 to the Tigers.
Strong.
Both sides, the sets of wings have come in and really aided their go-forward men, coming off their flanks. Well, very good runs.
Pompey.
Out together.
For the Warriors.
Hold! Go. 3.
For Noah Blake.
Outside.
Here's Johnson. Johnson. Creating. It's good to see him running, isn't it?
Beautiful, easy yards for Noah Blake. Just going to the ball at the line. A bit of a show. Stops the back door.
Straight, Alex.
John does the rest.
Good carry from Curran there too. It's Johnson on the last. Another beautifully weighted kick, but nicely taken by David Nufaluma.
Hold 10. Wait. Go.
Wingers have been very good, all 4 of them. How good have they been in this game?
Oh, Nufaluma especially has been good, you know. Remembering he's coming off international last week, scored 4 tries for Samoa.
Yeah, that's a well of a game, and he's run over 100 metres now.
Paamanu Brown, another one of those key members in the team. Pantia 4, Jazz Tafanga. Tell you what, watch out for that Tour Samoa team in the World Cup. Wonderful players, but the Origin players come back yet too.
Yeah, there's going to be a few there. With Brian To'o committing to Samoa this week as well. Not going to play for Australia. I wonder if Jerome Luai is going to follow suit soon. There goes the kick anyway from Adam Dewey. Nicely taken. That was a good spiral bomb. Nice hands from Marcelo Montoya.
Come on, let up on the mark. Go 1. 10.
Harris Tavita. These players' energy still right up there, even though it's been a real arm wrestle in the second half. Who's going to crack?
The energy from the Tigers that impressed me more because they were on the receiving end in the first half, but they haven't given in. The resolve and the character and courage to still put that shoulder in. They've been good, the Tigers.
There's been excellent pace to the game. Egan. Now for Noah Blake, can he create some second phase play? Just a solid carry that time from Noah Blake. The last play here for the Warriors. Johnson with the attacking kick. Maumalo. Ooh, the bounce was dodgy there, but he did really well, Kim Maumalo.
Marcus straight. Hold. Wait.
Well, there's some serious heat on the Tigers line now.
Hold. Don't drag in. And wait.
Pantiafoa looking to disrupt, make that error. Jackson Hastings, nothing flash from him.
Bunty, clear him. Wait.
That was a really good set, actually, and a good kick from Johnson. To end that one as Roberts is next up.
Bailey, no more. Milking.
And there's the relieving kick. Let's see what Watene-Zelezniak can get cracking here First tackle inside the Tigers' half. This is going to be an interesting set here, honey.
Oh, just the way he catapults himself into that defensive line. I'm really liking what they're doing, you know. They're adding variation to their play, whether they kick early. You agree with you, Shaun Johnson. The good early kick there has been effective. They're holding shape, not overplaying their hand, earning the right to go wide.
All the wingers have now run for over 100 metres in the game. We see Freddie Lussick out there now, wearing 22. There's Fanua Blake looking for that offload. What can that create? Not much. Bunty is just going to take the tackle.
So the class of Adam Fanua Blake, whether it be a pre-line pass or even just a late bit of offload like that.
Oh, Johnson onto this one in a flash. And it's been picked up by Ken Maumalo once more.
Oh, he's been threatening down that short side. We've seen that earlier on in the first half, going to the line. A hand just stopping the momentum or the pass at the last hurdle. This time he goes short again. Change of pace to show the dummy. Not quite on.
Still good to see the positive energy emanating out of Shaun Johnson, even though that didn't come off. There's a tackle there on Manu.
Leave it at him. Hold Bailey. Wait, mate, wait.
Brooks again.
Ronald, got to stay up there.
Hastings. Now the Tigers are looking to create something here. Dewey! Penalty's going to be given for the Warriors here.
Josh Curran, take a bow. We saw the Tigers offender. Oh, disagreement then.
Well, Curran wins that penalty, and this is a very important set coming now, Adam Blair.
Yeah, this is a tough set. The game's been going back and forth. It's been a great arm wrestle. It's been the team that's going to win this game is the team that's going to stay in it the longest and not get bored with what they're doing. The kick earlys are good. They're defending really well, the Warriors, but that's a great effort from Joshie Curran. The boys are going to get a chance to attack the line now and see what they can do.
Just let's see where the ball is caught.
Yeah.
The ball is caught on the inside, denies Josh Curran a clear shot at defending. The challenge is unsuccessful.
Okay, mate. Thank you.
Well, it didn't look much in it, but technically, the infringement.
But what I love about that was he didn't just play for the penalty, didn't play for the obstruction. He pushed past that point that tried to infringe him, and then he got on to actually make the tackle. And that's what you want to see. You want to see people that just push through and compete.
So the kick is going to be attempted here by the Warriors, and the reason it's being attempted is to kick them clear that 12 points. That's what they want to get, just that vital breathing space. What is that guy doing?
Well, that's a shoey. That is something to drink to.
Keep working, mate.
No words. He probably said to his mates at work, you know what, if I get the chance, I'm going to drink from my shoe because I've got a seat right in front of the coach's box.
That is actually a great rugby league family, the Gibbons, I believe.
Oh, really? Will that go down well in the family, Monty?
The black sheep, perhaps.
So here's Johnson. So far, kicked 3 from 3 in the game. Remember, he'd only had 3 attempts before this game this season. His number 1 kicker, Reece Walsh, not playing today. It's an important kick here for the Warriors. Nicely done by Shaun Johnson. The Warriors are up by 14 now, 16-2. There he is, the Mount Smart Joker. Good to see him back. Apparently he hadn't cut his hair for 3 years.
Absolute legend. Now Smart Joker.
enthusiasm by the crowd.
As we see a little hold up and play, you know, the way the Warriors are playing, I think it's been really impressive. We're starting to see a complete performance throughout the 65 minutes. It just makes me wonder, you know, the influence that Stacey Jones has come into. This is his 3rd game as head coach. You see that it feels like to me they're playing with a lot more freedom, a lot more energy and enthusiasm. And I think that comes down to Stacey and his coaching team really giving the boys the tools to just say, look, go out there, play some eyes up footy, sticking within your structure, and when you see anything open up, give it a crack.
Yeah, well said. And let's just hope that continues for the rest of the season. And they can build from this energy that's been created today. Short kick-off for the Tigers. They've got to do something with 14 minutes to play, and they've done it. Nice job there. Beautifully gathered by Tor.
Ken Mamalo getting up nice and high. Aerial acrobatic, that's what he's been doing. We've seen over a number of years. Big part of his game.
There's Diaz, Austin Diaz.
Hands away, Adam. Oh, Ewan. Wait now. Go.
Brown is back out there now. And now here's Tuilangi. So the Tigers are going to get a chance here, and it's probably very important they take it now. With time starting to tick away. Let's see what they can cook up here. Brooks. Good tackle from Johnson. Got Luke Garner. Brown. Here's Brooks again. Diaz sets it up for the last play.
Last tackle.
Kick vitally important here for the Tigers. Hastings it's going to be. They might run it. No, there's the kick from Brooks. Lataneza Lesnia kicks for Ken Maumalo, and Dallin has it.
Well, that's a nice shape. The Tigers, unfortunately, they couldn't get across the line. He asked a lot of questions. Now an opportunity for the Warriors to come off their line. You see them getting up nice and high, Ken Maumalo, but it was the positioning of Dallin Lesniak that saved that occasion.
Good run from Jesse Arthurs. Backs are rolling their sleeves up again. Montoya next up now. Lussick goes from dummy half. Pinches 10 metres.
And a 2-year contract with the Warriors as well. Nice way to celebrate the game at home.
That confirmed this week. For Noah Blake. Johnson eludes that tackler and does well to create some space and find some space. Dane Laurie now is met with a wall of blue jumpers.
Ronald, hands away. Oh, Bailey, milking. Go.
Dewey slots into dummy half. Tohu Harris back out there now for the Warriors. Four takes a spot on the interchange.
Yeah, it's a nice change from Stacey Jones. Bring on that captain. Bring it home.
Bailey, hands out. Go four, beyond.
Mona Brown with the long pass. Hastings back door. Brooks. They found some space on the left.
Tor running through now.
He's 10. Wait. Go.
Dewey's kick. That's very high.
Still last.
Harris Tavita takes it spectacularly. Crowd doesn't like it. Don't think there was much in that one though.
It was a contest.
Here's Montoya. Swinging on him was Tuilangi. Lussick. Trying to wrestle through Roberts. No penalty for the Warriors there. Here's Volkman. He's looking a little uncertain. Volkman, no! He regathered. It might have just clipped the Tigers player on the way, though. So for the first time, really, in the second half there, there's a little untidy in the second half there, Monty.
Yeah, it could cost the side. Volkman, obviously there'll be a lesson well learned. As you can see, mentioned he regathered it, but it came off the Tigers player. It's going to cost the side now. Keep their talk up defensively. They've got to show some of the result that this Tigers side did earlier on. They are at home. They need to defend this.
In position.
Here's the Tigers with Dewey. Lovely run from Adam Dewey. Big chance again for the Tigers. They've got to score to get back into this contest. Found it very difficult get on and create opportunities in this particular game today, as we see the Tigers sneak through again. Brown gives it back to Nofoaluma. Hastings off for Hingawe. Back out there now to end the game. Brown, they're going to keep it on the short side here. This is Brooks. Here's Dewey again. Oh, the kick is awkward, and it's been lost forward there by Harris Tavita, but it's a penalty for the Tigers. Big heat on the Warriors at the moment.
Well, the pressure is on. Back-to-back errors. Reasonably unforced errors as well. The dew is there. There was a bit of rain earlier today. You see them come down the short side. That man Dewey, he's just been a nuisance for this Warriors side. Fa'amanu Brown out of dummy half, who really needs to get himself into this match. Very capable.
Brown, here's Hastings. This is off for Hingawe. Oh, there goes Brown from dummy half. Good tackling, though, by Harris Tavita. He was aware of the threat there down that short side. Hastings. Brooks, good shape here. Garner going close. Oh, is it a try-saving tackle by Curran? He's held up. Extraordinary.
Well, there was a nice little bit of scramble.
On tackle 4. I got no try. Just confirmed Luke Garner's held up.
You see it here. This is a moment we'll see, get confirmation if it is held up.
That would be 4, mate.
Let me see if Luke Garner ever gets the ball to the ground.
He's a tough character, Luke Garner, who's scoring plenty of tries at the moment for the Tigers.
The ball always remains up. We have a decision.
Unfortunately, he can't add to that try-scoring record of his at the moment. 3 tries in the last 5 games for Luke Garner.
So I will have to wait for that. HIA check just here. And 4.
I think one of the Warriors is going to be sent here for an HIA. Or has been checked for an HIA, at least on the field for the meantime.
Yeah, that was really good, that one.
Riley Sirenen.
Yeah, he's looks like he's struggling a bit.
Straight at marker.
Sirenen stays on. So 2 tackles left in the set. Hastings. Last play now for the Tigers.
He's held. Last tackle, Freddie, let go.
Laurie. Dewey. Here's Roberts for the corner. And the Warriors have numbered up beautifully.
Well, that's good defence. That's great defence. You should be happy. Plenty of numbers getting across. Originally holding him up. The rest coming across to push him over the line. Falkman will be breathing a sigh of relief, as you see early on. Look at this work out here, honey.
Oh, they're doing everything possible. Just the urgency on that defensive line. They've managed to keep the Tigers out throughout this game, and they want to keep it that way leading into this closing 9 minutes of the game.
You're right. That's one thing they've been poor at this year, is defending their errors, the Warriors. They did very well there. Well, it'll be amazing if they could get through without conceding a try. The Warriors, that's the last time they went through a game without conceding a try.
Oh, great shot. James Robert. I think he's hurt himself. Clutching at his ankle. Just come back from injury since round 6 was the last time we saw him. Not a good sign.
Just adding to that, that last time they went through a game without conceding a try, round 3, 2020 against the Dragons, as you just saw. The last time they did it in New Zealand was round 25, 2014 against the Titans. Oh my goodness!
Oh, he's just shrugging off defenders like he did with COVID earlier this week. Got a couple of negative tests today, and the man has been an absolute force. No long COVID there with him, Adam Fanua-Blake.
Oh, Laurie, did he knock that on? Play on's the call. What a wonderful set there by the Warriors, and a fantastic chase as well. Remember, they were off hard on their line there.
Hands out, Adam. Wait, Freddie. Hold Tohu. Wait Tohu. Go. 2.
Maumalo running out of chances now. It's off for Hingawe. And now Hastings. You would have think to have had a chance in this game. The Tigers would have needed to score from that previous set.
Go. 3.
Time will be against them now.
Ewan, release.
Play allowed to continue. With Roberts going slightly aerial there. Short ball to offer Hingawe. Last tackle though, fast play the ball. And Brooks is trying to get an error out of Chanel Harris-Tavita at the back here. Oh, that was a close call.
110.
See what the Warriors can cook up in this set.
You mentioned Adam Fanua-Blake and how good he's been. He's only third to the run meters of Chanel Harris-Tavita and Zalesniak, and we know how many minutes they've played as to him. So courageous effort from Adam Fanua-Blake. In doubt all week. Just got the negative test, couple of negative tests in the last day or so.
Aiken, good carry of the ball there. He's made 10 metres close contact there. Lusick, Tavanga. Still playing with very good energy, both teams. And a good game of NRL, a perfect game really to welcome back the competition to the NRL as Harris pokes his nose through. That's an impressive run by the captain. Last play now. Johnson. Watani Zalesniak. Others!
And they are dancing. The footwork, the crowd, they're up. Hugs galore, hugs on the field, hugs in the crowd as well. It's an emotional day that it's been. It's been a hard time trying to score tries or points for this team this year, but they've been wonderful today. Headman's happy too.
Oh, the crowd's ecstatic, and the players are absolutely wrapped. They've played such a good 75 minutes of this game, and it all comes down just the tempo that they've played this game at, and the magic of Sean Johnson to get that kick away. Dallin gets up in the air, tops it back for Jesse Arthurs, and he knows where to find the try line. It's a superb try from the Warriors.
Well, Arthurs, chances to score tries have been rare in this second half, and the Warriors execute. Jesse Arthurs, who has Māori heritage in that soul of his, would love scoring here on Mount Smart Stadium. His 4th try of the season, Adam Blair.
Oh, it's going off down here, guys, and so it should be. The fans are getting behind it. The boys are pumped. The bench boys are up off their seats, high-fiving each other. The boys in the middle are enjoying what they're doing, and it's the team that stayed in the grind the longest for me. You know, Sean's been critical in this. He's put the balls up in the right positions. He's tried to kick early. The boys have built this win on the back of the defence, I feel.
Yeah, they put their hard hats on in this game, no question about it. Oh no, he's doing it again! The most extraordinary thing about that is Stacey Jones, Justin Morgan refused to lock.
Look at that, the footwork to get in off his wing and the footwork to celebrate. That is footwork all around. Happy feet, if you like. Look at that, the spin, beautiful evasion. Then he gets his teammates in and says, let's have a boogie.
Well, 3rd try of the game. Sean Johnson, he's almost smiling as he lines this one up. You can imagine what's running through his veins right now. The feelings, what a set of emotions that he has had going through his body the last 2 to 3 years. Never in doubt. Well, a great day for the Warriors. They've had a storied history. This one is going to keep the faithful very happy indeed.
It's just so good to see that smile back on Shaun Johnson's face. I mean, he's been quite vocal about not being home with his family. He's been here for the week alongside his partner and his baby, and it just makes such that difference. That disconnect with families makes a huge difference, and that goes for all the players. They've got all their extended families here. It's the first time for many of them to see their aunties, their uncles, their cousins, their grandparents, and it just means so much to these players.
Well, 3 minutes to play.
Onside.
Of course, this win, it must be said too, will stop the horrendous losing streak for the Warriors. They lost 7 in a row coming into this game. As we see, Tuilangi.
Ewan, hands away now.
These two teams still will face many challenges down the stretch of the season. Near the bottom of the NRL table. But
Ronald, hands away.
all of that can be forgotten
Straight, Ronald.
for the next little while for Warriors fans, no doubt about it, as we see Brooks give it to Laurie. And that was not touched by Harris Tavita. It was, says referee Sutton. Got a fingernail on it.
Well, if you look at this right side, it's probably some of the best defences we've seen from them this year. Haven't always been on the same page at that time, and throughout the majority of this game, we're working in tandem with each other. We're really connected.
Shaun Johnson will use up all of these seconds with the drop-out shot clock right down to 0 before he unleashed there. David Norfoluma. Adam Dewey will take the carry. One more word on Ken Maumalo. He's getting close to running for 200 metres. Fantastic game by the New Zealand winger. Very unlucky perhaps not to play for the Kiwis last week. He's a model professional now. Just gets the job done no matter what jumper he has on his back.
Marcus straight. Go to
Brown. That's Brooks. Lovely short ball. Diaz running off him.
Josh, gotta let go. Line hold. Go 3. Tidy here, Josh.
Hastings again. Dewey. A good tackle coming in there from Adam Pompey.
1 foot, wait. Go 4.
Off for Hingawe. Looking for holes there. Not there today. And Volkman goes back to ensure another line dropout. And only really time for one more, maybe 2 more hit-ups in this game, honey.
Yeah, you can see the Tigers are throwing everything at these closing minutes. They really want to get it on the board here, get some points on the board.
Well, the Warriors have had 299 wins in their career, or in their lifetime, since 1995. This one is going to be win number 300 for them. Johnson's kicked out on the full. So back they come for a penalty with 10 metres out. So the Tigers will want, they have one more chance here with 30 seconds to play. They might have 3, possibly 4 more carries. We'll see. Off Hingawe. Stacey Jones will want to see Pride on his line one more time. Hastings. Harris trying desperately to slow Musgrove down. Brown off of Hingawe. Oh, Musgrove, was it Brown who got there? That one might go to the bunker. It won't matter. It's a win to the Warriors in their homecoming. Rugby League is back. Final score here at Mount Smart Stadium. The Warriors 22, the West Tigers 2.